Hey everybody, and welcome back to Droobz Vids, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I love celebrating the holidays. Just got back from having Christmas dinner with my family, and that was fantastic. So shout out to all of them. And as you guys can see, I have a festive background here today, and that was all put together by my fiance, so shout out to her. The tree looks great. It's just super awesome. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of EXQ figures I picked up recently. I talked about it in my most recent video, which was yesterday. So we're going to take a look at those towards the end of the video. However, something interesting happened. I actually got these two boxes here from Good Smile. So yeah, this has actually turned into a Good Smile kind of Christmas. So that's pretty awesome. We're going to be opening these up and see what I got from Good Smile. If you guys don't know, Good Smile Company, they make things like nendoroids and figmas. If you guys seen them on the channel, if not, there's some videos around and probably some playlists as far as the nendoroids go. Haven't been unboxing figmas on the channel yet, but that is coming soon, starting this Friday. I'm going to be opening up the Guts Figma from Berserk, so I really look forward to that because that thing looks amazing. So yeah, these two boxes right here, straight from the land of the rising sun, Japan Post and everything. That is pretty cool. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and dig into it and see what we got. I don't really know how to go about opening this because the bottom's kind of got like these flaps that lay over, and I usually open things from the bottom just to avoid any kind of damage, but I think these actually might be glued down. Oh, you know, we'll just go ahead and do that anyways. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this first one here. Like I was saying, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I know I did. Tons of fun with the family and just hanging out, so it was a good time. That's what it's all about for me, is, you know, family time and just having to get together. It's really awesome. And yeah, this is actually really glued pretty hard down there, so we'll just go ahead and open it from the top. It sounds like there is a decent amount of packaging in there, so everything should be all right. I don't want to cut it too deep though, and they got this packing slip on the top, and the packing slip, all it says is it's figures collectible on both of them. So yeah, pretty interesting there. I guess it's not really too interesting because obviously I collect figures, so man, this is gonna be hard to get off. Well, there we go. Let's just pull off this whole packing slip here. Okay, so one packing slip is off now, so we can go ahead and cut through the rest of the tape. If I get the knife out, and yeah, let's go ahead and see that right there. Very excited. Let's see. Okay, so there is a packing invoice. We'll go ahead and get that out the way. And yeah, as you guys can see here, the packing, not too bad. They got some air bubbles in there, and it looks like possibly some tissue paper. So, and by tissue paper, I don't mean actually toilet paper, but paper that's basically as thin as tissue. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got here. And probably some tissue. Oh, there's actually a small black bag here, so we'll go ahead and look at that in a second and get all that out. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I'm done with this tissue. Let's just go ahead and look at it. Oh snap, sweet. This is a Figma. This is a Konosuba Figma. This is Aqua, and that is awesome. So Aqua is actually the main goddess or character, one of the main characters in Konosuba. I love Konosuba. It's one of my favorite animes. It was one of the original isekais. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where the main character dies and gets reincarnated into another world type of deal. So yeah, this is super awesome. And just no big spoilers here, but Aqua, she kind of has like an idiot complex going on. It's pretty hilarious. And the main character, Kazuma, he actually dies a pretty embarrassing death, and he could take one thing into the new world with him, and he actually chose to bring Aqua with him. So it just kind of gets really fun. It's a hilarious anime. So this is super awesome, and I can't wait to open this up. This is great. Really, really cool. And as for the black bag here, usually the little black bags that you get with these things are pre-order items, and as you can see here, this is Figma number 399 right there, and our bag says 399 Figma. And I'm not actually gonna open up that bag right now. I'm gonna go ahead and save it for when I do an unboxing review of the Aqua Figma from Konosuba, so you guys get to see what's in that bag. I know it's probably killing you right now. You're like, just open up the bag, open it up. We're just gonna have to wait. So when I get around to opening this up for the review, be on the lookout for that, and we'll see what's inside the bag. All right, time to check out what's in this next box from Good Smile here. Really excited because that first box was awesome. So I think I have a feeling as to what this is. It's probably going to be a nendoroid. So let's go ahead and remove the packing slip again. Yeah, pretty excited to see what's in here. Man, this is great. This is a great Christmas. You know, glad to have this mail come in from Good Smile. Really, really cool. So once again, we got our little packing sheet in there. Don't want to look at it, don't want to spoil it. So, all right, here we go. You guys can see again, we got some more of those little bubble things. And you know, they didn't bubble wrap anything, but everything seems to be well packaged and I'm not seeing any damage. So this one actually doesn't have the tissue paper on there, but we got, oh sweet. So this is the Uraraka nendoroid. That is awesome. This is such an awesome looking nendoroid. Wow, I really like that there. So for My Hero Academia, we got Uravity, which is really, really nice. I don't really know what to say. That's super awesome. As you guys can see there at the top, it has the little thing where there says float. Man, I was really looking forward to this one too. This is gonna be great. I really wanna get this one out of box, but I'm gonna save that for a review as well. You know, I'm gonna be putting out reviews on nendoroids and figmas on Fridays, so be on the lookout for that. Like I was saying earlier, the first figma review is gonna be coming up this Friday, and that's gonna be Guts from Berserk. If you guys don't know what Berserk is, it is kind of a classic anime, but the manga's still going, and yeah, it's just an amazing story and art, and yeah, the main characters are awesome. Very, very brutal, not kid-friendly at all, so just be aware of that. If I remember correctly, on this nendoroid, there wasn't too many accessories, so that review is probably not gonna be too long, but maybe, well, I don't know, looking at the box, there's actually a ton of stuff on there to look at, so yeah, that's gonna be really cool. Man, this nendoroid is awesome. I'm really glad to have that one in the collection. Oh, and before we get into the EXQ figures, I actually got a letter here in the mail. I went to the P.O. box the other day and I picked it up, and I'm just now getting around to opening it. I felt like it would probably be pretty appropriate for this video being on Christmas, because I believe this is probably going to be a Christmas card, and I recognize this address and I already know who it's from. He sends me a Christmas card every year. Shout out to the Geeky Devil, or Geeky Nation. I'll leave a link to his Instagram and YouTube channel down in the description below, so you guys go check him out. He's a fantastic guy. Really like talking to him. He's really down to earth, super cool. So definitely check him out, and we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what it is. And I am probably the worst person at actually opening letters and just things like that. It's funny because, you know, I do unboxings on the channel all the time, and I don't know, I'm just never good at them. So with that being said, we got us a little Christmas card here. You guys can check that out. That is pretty cool. We got a little snow globe on there with a snowman. We don't got any snow here in Virginia this year for Christmas, but it's all good. And yeah, so we got our note inside here. It says, "Hi, I hope that this card finds you well and that everything is going good for you. So you see, I just wanted to wish you a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and an amazing next year. 2 Droobz Vids from your buddy, the Geeky Devil." Man, I really appreciate that. I always enjoy getting cards and stuff like that for the holidays. And like I was saying, Geeky Devil sends me one every year. It's always filled with some really nice words inside, and man, I really appreciate it. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and yours, and I hope you have an amazing next year as well. So yeah, on my last video, I was talking about a few anime figures I picked up at Cool Stuff. Man, this has turned into an awesome Christmas because I'm going to be opening these up today. So we got 2 EXQ figures here, and these are made by Bandai. And the first one we got here is actually Asuna from Sword Art Online. And this is actually one of the extra skins I guess you could get in Memory Defrag game, which is a phone game, mobile game. So definitely check that out if you guys have a phone, or if you just want to play mobile games. It's really cool. It's an RPG style game, so definitely dope. But this is her in her bikini armor there. Doesn't really offer too much protection as far as fighting things go, but it was probably from a summer event or something like that, but that's super dope. And our second one we got here is actually Rimuru. From that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and man, that looks really dope. And these figures actually cost $29.99 plus tax, so around $30 if you guys are out and about. And I just say around $30 because it makes it easier just to know, because you got tax in different states, or if you buy it online, things like that, shipping, handling, whatever have you. So, you know, right around $30. And let's go ahead and get this guy open and take a better look at him. And we gotta piece them together as well. But yeah, I've not bought EXQ figures before. These are actually my first 2, and I've seen them in stores all the time, and they just look really good. And the amount of figure and detail that you get for the price, I think, is pretty awesome. And they make a ton of different characters that aren't necessarily mainstream as far as figures and collectibles go, which I really like because there's a lot of animes that I watch or mangas that I read that aren't necessarily mainstream, and you don't see a whole lot of merchandise for it, you know. Even though it's popular as far as manga and anime enthusiasts go, it might not necessarily be popular enough to get their own, you know, FunkoCop line or nendoroid line or figma line. So glad to see some of these out there, and this is actually going to look really cool on my shelf next to Millum there. And speaking of the shelf, studio is almost ready for you guys. And as you can see here, so we got a base, torso, legs, the head, and I believe we got some wings in here as well somewhere. So yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this together and take a look at it. So there we go, we got them all put together there, and man, that looks great. Just a form factor here at the legs where he's coming out of slime form, that is awesome. And a lot of people, you know, don't refer to him as a him, but I do, because in the previous life, before he died and reincarnated into a slime, he was a male. It's just a lot easier to refer to him as he versus it or anything like that, because slimes are asexual, so they don't have a gender assigned to them. And yeah, this just calling him he just so much easier for me. And yeah, definitely a super dope figure of Rimuru Tempest. Man, that is awesome, and it will look really, really nice, like I said, on the shelf next to Milo. If you guys haven't watched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, definitely check it out. I think it's really, really awesome. Main character dies and gets reincarnated as a slime, but he's not your typical slime. He quickly finds out that he is something else. So yeah, just take that into account and check it out. You guys will probably like it. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our Asuna here as well and check that out. Kind of looking forward to opening this up and seeing how it looks, because you know, once you have more skin exposed on a figure like this, you have more chances at paint flaws. And like I said, this is the first 2 EXQ figures I've gotten, so I'm really interested to see how the paint came out on this. So yeah, not too much here to put together as far as the figure goes. It looks like it's actually all put together already, except for her sword and base, so that's pretty easy. And that's probably how they avoid making more mistakes with the paint, is just keeping it all together as one figure. And yeah, it's just much easier to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together and we'll take a look at it. So here we go, Asuna in her bikini armor from the mobile game Memory Defrag. That is really cool, and actually the metallic paint looks flawless. That is awesome, and there's no overlay paint on the skin, which is really, really nice, and the hair came out really, really nice as well. That looks fantastic. This is actually a really cool figure for $30. Really like that one. That is super awesome. So now that I got 2 EXQ figures in my collection here, I'm really digging them, and I actually, you know, really don't mind that price point at $30. I think you get exactly what you pay for, and yeah, these are really, really cool. So in my opinion, are they worth it? Will I buy them again? Would I buy these exact same 2 figures again if I had to go back and choose? Yes, yes, and yes. I think these EXQ figures are fantastic. Like I said, for the price, man, these are really cool looking, and I'll probably look into getting some more later on. But yeah, as of right now, these are really awesome, and they're gonna look really, really nice on the shelf. So there you have it, folks. That was the Good Smile Christmas, as well as unboxing the 2 EXQ figures I picked up. So like I said in the very beginning of the video, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any EXQ figures. And after this Friday's video of the Guts from Berserk Figma review, let me know what Figma you guys want to see next. I have 2 choices for you guys. I got Aqua here from Konosuba, and I got Goblin Slayer. So yeah, pick one of those 2, and I'll be doing that the following Friday, unless you want to see the unboxing of the nendoroid that I got today. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.